we've been talking about the many paths to parenthood with infertility affecting 1 in 6 people around the world. Advancements in modern medical treatments like in vitro fertilization are helping more aspiring parents in their journey. Our next guests have spent over a decade helping people struggling with infertility in different ways. As the Senior Medical Director of Reproductive Medicine and Maternal Health at Ferring Pharmaceuticals, Dr. Samira Lawani is committed to helping more people become parents. April Christina became a health and wellness advocate after her own struggles with infertility. TamFam, please welcome them to our conversation. Thank you for sharing your story. I know it, the audience does not. You were diagnosed with stage 4 endometriosis. You were only 27 years old. This caused extreme pain, but it also impacted your fertility. And I read that you said your dreams of becoming a mom was shattered.
Yeah, so I was diagnosed with stage 4 endometriosis, like you said, in my late 20s. And it was very hard. It was very difficult because at that time, there were no social media pages. There were no online platforms of people that actually look like me. So I would drive 3 hours to Connecticut monthly for a support group so that I could be around people that look like me. That prompted me to start my own social media page because I wanted other women to be able to identify and understand the similar experiences as myself. And even within that, I really understood the importance of what it is to really have a support group, and a support group including physicians and having reproductive endocrinologists that you actually really can collaborate with, that you trust, that is reliable, that you can actually have that partnership with. And so that's what
I love this. I love it. Dr. Lawani, you also struggle with infertility. We know that this is not an issue exclusive to women. We had men participate in this hour as well as women, as we've done in the past. But it can be stigmatizing. It can be shameful. People keep secrets. How can we help shift this conversation?
So now more than ever, we're talking about infertility openly. And the conversations like we're having now today and what April Christina has been doing with her platform, sharing the stories and helping, it's chipping away at that stigma. So thank you, April Christina, for sharing your story and helping so many people. I myself, when I was practicing as a reproductive endocrinologist and infertility specialist, I underwent IVF to build my own family. And this was way back when, about 18 years ago. But I didn't share my story at that time. But I had a deep empathy and understanding for what my patients were going through, and really made it a goal that we need to shift the conversation. There should be no shame that you're getting your family through IVF or through medication.
Dr. Lawani, IVF has more than doubled in the past decade. That's according to the Department of Health and Human Services. Do you believe people feel more empowered now to take control of their fertility?
Absolutely, with sharing of stories like April has done, people are feeling more empowered. IVF has doubled in the past decade, because also it's not only helped people who've struggled with infertility conceive, but also for same-sex couples, for single parents by choice, or women wanting to protect their future reproductive abilities by doing egg freezing, or even women combating with age-related decline and infertility. And there's so many resources we have available, like our own Ferring has this platform, Fertility Out Loud, which is has a social community and gives a lot of information on infertility, different pathways to parenthood, fertility coaches, and much more.
I love that too, because you do talk about there are many reasons that people experience this. You have people who've gone through cancer treatments, who've frozen their eggs. There are many, there's a lot of layers to this conversation. But what I love, April Christina, you said through this journey, your definition of motherhood has changed every single day. So what does that look like today for you?
So I live by the motto, your pace, your race. Your pace, your race. And it's extremely important for me because sometimes we idolize and we look at other people instead of understanding what's inside of us. So as I gear up for my second round of IVF, there's this gospel song that I love called It Is Well With My Soul. So no matter what happens, it is going to be well with my soul.
Well, I didn't expect to start crying over here, but those are tears of respect and joy. You go, girl, as they just said. April, Christina, Dr. Lawani, thank you so much. And thank you to our sponsor, Ferring Pharmaceuticals.